Hi to all and welcome to the X reading for the month of June of 2025. Okay, since I've been back, that is only since last month after a long time that I wasn't after a reading on the channel. I have decided that from now on the readings for the X's, I'm going to be doing them with the Lenormand. Now, if you're not familiar with them, they are incredibly on point. They're very straightforward and they're beautiful. I absolutely love them. Okay, very different from the tarot, but my sweet lord, small but mighty, as they say. So, without further ado, I would like to tell you that these readings now are going to be with two choices, two piles, okay? Now, you can pick pile number one, that it's just, I use the boxes for the type of Lenormand that I'm using for the energies first. So the Sibylla Lenormand will be pile number one, and for pile number two, why aren't this thing there? Pile number two, the Thelema Lenormand. They're both beautiful, and as I said, I'm going to use these two decks just for the energy. Okay. So I repeat, this is the reading for the X's for the month of June of 2025. Now, please, whatever you pick, just leave a comment and let me know what you think about it, if you like it like this or whatever. And also a like, share and subscribe, of course, if you are going to enjoy it. If you are enjoying it, I hope so much. Now, again, here we go. Pile number one, Sibylla Lenormand. Pile number two, Thelema Lenormand. Okay, so put in pause if you need a moment. And I am going to start now with pile number one of the Sibylla Lenormand. Okay, so here we go. And we are going to see which kind of energy there is around, you see, around you and the situation and your ex. For those of you who picked pile number one, please give us the energy of the situation. Now, doesn't matter how long is that this person is an ex. Okay, like Lenormand, they don't care. They're just straight to the point. Let's have a look now. What is the energy between you and this ex? Ooh, the cross. The cross, the cross, the cross, and it makes complete sense. Now, the cross is that card in the Lenormand of sacrifice, something very, very heavy. You know, it's the last card of the deck. There is 36 cards in the Lenormand, and this is the last one. It's the typical energy of carrying the cross. So we'll have to see if, through the reading, the thing that I'm going to tell you immediately is that there is a heavy energy of carrying a burden. Now, when I say carrying a burden here, more than burden, I sense carrying a pain. It has been painful. It's still painful. The situation was heavy. It became heavy. And even now that you're not together, it's like what I'm sensing is like a dark cloud. You know, when you try to climb up and find some resemblance of normality, it's not there, or that's how you perceive it, or the other person perceive it as well. Could also be that there is things, if you were married or if you were living together, that there is things that still needs to be sorted out at a legal level. I'm sensing for some of you. So there is a burden also about, shared resources and things like that. But let's get more, because as I said, this card can conglomerate a lot of different meanings. But definitely it's not a light-hearted energy at the moment. So 1 second, excuse me, I'll just put this there. Let's see more about your situation, and without taking away the fact that there is also that feeling of lack, that feeling of feeling down because you are not together. Okay, so let's see more with the Osho Zen now. We are going to pull 3 cards and see more about your situation. Please give us 3 cards about the relationship between people who picked pile number 1 and their exes. Let's have a look. Okay, the Creator. I strongly sense that whoever, now there is a couple of options here that I'm sensing, but it could be both, like one or the other, or the two can be for one person anyway as well. So now the Creator, I strongly sense that this situation that you are in at the moment was created from the other side. Like all that mess that happened could have, more than likely I sense it's from the other side. Something, they done something that said, they said something, or they didn't say something, they didn't do something, or whatever it is, where this situation was created by one major incident. I'm not saying that there wasn't something already before, like small little alarm bells, but it's like as if it all came to a head with one particular incident. And the other thing that I was saying that I sense as well, that it could be and or, is that you had created a lot with this person, or you were thinking as a couple to create a stable relationship or something like that. So let's see the next card, existence. Yes, as I was just saying, it's like as if by being in separation, the whole existence now is like as taking a turn of being, I wouldn't say hard, but it's a fatigue, because in top of everything else that you've got to look after, you also have the burden of something that is still attached to the relationship, even though you're separated. Could be emotional, of course it could be emotional, but for some of you could also be that there is strings attached still. So let's see now, celebrations. I strongly sense that for some reason you or the other person, now could be you or the other person in this situation with the two of you being separated, is they're showing, or you are showing, a happiness that is really not there. Like wanting to show one thing but instead it's another. So if you, I'm just giving you an example, if you see, or if you are told or whatever, that your other person, your ex, it's getting on with life, it's happy and all of that, it's a mask. No, I don't. I definitely don't sense that that is the reality of what they're feeling and how they're living their life day to day. It's just for show. Okay, so now we're going to the main reading, and I am going to do a 9-card spread, and then I'll explain to you. It's easier to explain to you when I have them done, and I'll do the reading sideways and horizontally and vertically. So let's see now. Please, angels and guides, please show us. So now first we'll do the cut of the deck and see. Oops. Now, what I'm sensing here is that at this very moment in time, this is not the thing, this is just a photo of the situation. We have the letter and the mountain. It's like as if there is no communication, or communication have been blocked. Some of you could be blocked, or you blocked them, or there is no communication whatsoever. So let's see now. Ooh. Okay. Now, I had to be silent when I put them down because there is a way, and I didn't want to get mixed up. Okay, so at the opening of the reading, we've got the dog, and at the closing of the reading, we've got the clover. So what I sense here is that there is still, we've got the cross again, as you can see. What we have here is a reading where both of you still feel very attached to each other. Okay, there is that kind of loyalty still. Doesn't matter if now your ex is with somebody else and you are with someone else. It's like as if in the depth I sense that there is still a loyalty, that there is still something there. So let's start reading them this way, vertically. So we have got the dog, the bouquet, and the tree. So here it's like as if in the past you were very friendly as well, not only together, but you were also friends. Okay, and that friendship was really for both of you a present. Okay, and it was a present with this tree that made you both feel very grounded and very good at an emotional level. You know, when you are with someone that you feel that they're your best friend as well, in top of being your lover, in top of being your wife or husband or whatever, you felt really, really good. And it actually, it gave that feeling of I've known you forever, because that is the another meaning of the tree card. Now, in the present position, what we have, it's the cross again, the ring, and the man. So what we have here, the man is always the other person. Okay, it's not you. You would be the lady because I am reading for you. So even if you are a man, you are represented by the lady's card. And the other person is represented by the gentleman, even though could be a female. Doesn't matter, okay? So what we have here is the cross, the ring, and the gentleman, your ex. Definitely, as you could see, they were put in this situation. In top of his head, what is he thinking of? The burden of being apart. From what? From the relationship, the ring. It's really something that is heavily obsessing and suppressing, and it's heavy on his mind. Okay, he's not feeling great, and as I was sensing with that celebration, I said, nah, he's not, don't worry, he's not feeling as he wants to show up. But what do we have here in the future? So here, remember that we are talking for the month of June. We've got the heart, we've got the lily, and we've got the clover. So what we have, the heart speaks for itself, a love with longevity. The lilies, now I'm reading it in the French way. Okay, the lily and another couple of cards in the German tradition have different meanings, but I'm reading it in the French tradition. I was taught like that by a great teacher, and she's got a beautiful channel. It's called Cartomantique. So if you want to pop up there, she's fantastic, and she's also the creator of these beautiful deck, and you can go there, listen to her, and she's unbelievable. Anyway, so let's go back to this. The heart, the love is still alive. Okay, when I say future, I'm talking about the month of June, and even from the moment that you're listening to this. Now, the lily is something very pure, is something that has got longevity. Okay, so this person, even though you are separated, in his heart and in your heart as well, this love is enduring. Okay, and there is going to be a luck. This is a yes. If you had a question, if this person is going to come back, okay, if you had a question and you asked yourself, is this person going to come back? Now, there is a possibility. There is 3 yes cards in the Lenormand. The Sun, that is a total yes. The Key, that is a yes, but we have got to find the way of making it a yes. And then we have got the Clover, that is a yes, but you have got, it's like a fleeting moment. You've got to catch that moment. It's a carpe diem. There is going to be something happening in the month of June that, you know, you will have to be quick to pick, even though I think it's from his point of view. From, I say his because I'm a female, it comes natural to me, but from your ex's point of view. Okay, so now we read them the opposite way and we'll get more information. So we read them horizontally. Now, the loyalty, at the moment, it's being burdened. This person feels burdened because not only they don't have your love anymore, they don't have you near them anymore, but also because the friendship is not there. So this person is really feeling the lack of that love and friendship. What is going to happen here? I strongly feel that very, very soon, even it could have already happened in the start of June or the end of May, that this person is going to send you a present, because this is a present or a surprise of to try to rekindle the relationship. And because they want to make it last, they want it to be forever. Now they want that. And also they're genuine. This is also the card of being genuine and telling the truth. And what do we have then here? We have got the 3. So that closeness, that feeling that you belong together, and I'm talking from their side because they're here, is not gone away. It's actually increasing, I'm sensing, and they are going to catch the first opportunity with that Clover to be able to get close to you again and to try again. Okay, so pile number 1, I really hope that you enjoyed this reading, and please let me know if this has already happened, if it does resonate with you. I love your comments and I love answering. Okay, so I hope you do enjoy these readings with the Lenormand. If you do, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to click onto the notification bell. At the end of this video, you're going to find loads of different playlists. There is loads of other readings that you can look at, and I hope you like them. And again, please comment. What did I want to say? If you would like a private reading with me, all of the details are in the comment box below. There is a link to my website with loads of different type of readings. Okay, so thank you so very much for being here with me, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye, pile number 1. Bye bye. Hello, you that picked the Thelema Lenormand or pile number 2. Here we go. Now, sorry, I'm just trying to pull myself together here because it was quite a long and interesting reading for pile number 1. Okay, so what we do now, we are going to take from the Thelema Lenormand 1 card and see what is the energy at the moment of the 2 of you. Or yeah, you know, even if we're not together with someone, even if we are breaking up, doesn't matter for how long, there is always still, when we think about them or they think about us, there is an energy. Okay, it cannot, it's not ever going to be broken. Because when we share so much with someone, we share ourselves with someone, and it stays. Okay, so here we go. What is the energy? What is the energy between the people that picked pile number 2, the Thelema Lenormand, and their ex? Let's have a look. Ooh, the clouds. Okay, what do the clouds mean? The clouds mean uncertainty, not understanding, There is a feeling now, it could be from their side. Now when I say his, it's because I'm a female and it comes natural to me to say he, okay, but it's the other person, it's your ex, okay. So from their point of view and also from your point of view, from both or whatever, could be from yours, theirs, or both, there is this feeling of missing missing information. I miss informations. Maybe could have been the reason why you broke up. Maybe you feel that you don't have all of the information, or the information that you had, now you realize they were not satisfactory, the explanation you were given, or whatever. There is this lack of clarity. This lack of clarity that is very, very strong. Could also be that for some of you, this ex had already tried to come back, but they weren't clear. Now, not for all of you, but I'm sensing that there, you know, that kind of, when there is the cloud, we can't see the sun. The sun represents clarity. It's, yeah. So let's see now with the Osho Zen. We're going to pick 3 and we're going to get more information about your situation. It's very cloudy. It's very... There is also, from your point of view, it's like as if you sense that this person, your ex, has something to hide, or is keeping something hidden, or she is keeping something hidden. So let's see now. Let's see for pile number 2, the Thelema Lenormand. More information about their exes, please. Guilt. Okay, so I strongly sense that for some of you, your question is, why don't they feel guilty for what they have done? Bang. That's the 4th thing that came into my mind. Don't they feel guilty for what they have done? I sensed very, very little, maybe none of you, that would be like, oh my God, I feel guilty now. Maybe this is just an example. Or I blamed him for, I don't know, for cheating and it wasn't true. And I found out after it wasn't true. And now this person doesn't want me. No, no. I strongly sense that it's like as if you feel that this person done something wrong to you and you can't understand why they don't feel guilty about it, or why, how could they do that, you know, that kind of and also feeling guilty towards yourself for not have seen the red flags. That is another thing as well. So let's keep going. Then we've got going with the flow. It's like as if you saw the other person just whatever, it was them or you, but I sense it was them in this particular pile number 2 with the Thelema Lenormand. I sense it was them, that they decided to break up the relationship, and you saw them just gently kind of going with the flow into the new direction of a new start in life. And here we've got friendliness. For some of you, you are still friends with this person, or you've got friends in common, or this person said we can still be friends. And if that is the case and you accepted it, that is kind of very hard for you. Yeah, it's not clear. It's like as if this person right now is giving you also mixed signals. That's another thing that I'm sensing, because with that friendliness and going with the flow, or they might have said to you, look, for the moment, I think it's better if we don't see each other as a couple, but let's Go with the flow and see where it goes. In the meantime, we can be friends. And that causes you to feel confused. Now, let's see now with the main deck. By the way, if you are not used to see Lenormand readings, because I am a female and I am reading for you, the cards that represents you is going to be the lady, even if you are a gentleman, and the male, the gentleman card here represent the X, even if it's a female. Okay, now let's have a look and see for the month of June, what do we see? Let's do the cut of the deck first. And here, what do we have? We got the crossroad and the moon. Definitely. Now, this is just the photo of the situation at the moment, okay? Now, crossroad, it's what do I do now? And again, it goes very well with the clouds. Not knowing what decision to take, not knowing also what to think about the situation. With the moon there, it tells me already that there is still, from both sides, a lot of physical attraction and a lot of kind of mental attraction, in the way it's like as if sometimes you sense their thoughts and you are sure that they sense your thoughts too. This is also communication through internet. Okay, it's a modern way of explaining as well the moon card, because they were actually made in the 1800s, and of course there was no internet, so the moon also took that explanation. So it could also be that this person is sending again mixed messages through the internet, could be text or whatever, and you are kind of in the clouds. Okay, so let's see now. I'll be silent while I put them down, because there is a way of doing it. Sorry. Okay, so here we go. We have got you, as the lady I was mentioning before, at the opening of the reading, and then we've got the heart at the closing of the reading. So what we have here now, I am going to read them first vertically and then horizontally. What do we have? First of all, what I notice is you, as you can see, you are looking onto the left hand side, and all of the rest of the cards, the other two cards, are facing your back. Okay, it's like as if you're looking in the past, you're not looking at the future. Okay, so you're looking in the past and try to understand. Try to understand what? The coffin. That is the closure of the relationship. This is what happened in the past. So you looking in the past and see, and looking at the breakup of the relationship, and this person departing. This is, with the boat, it's somebody traveling, it's somebody moving away. The situation at this very moment in time, it's a burden for you. It is still a burden for you, the fact that you are not together. And it's also a burden, the communication that you have. I don't see here that there is no communication at all, like in the first group. Here I sense that the communication is there. You are still talking to this person. This is actually talk. So if you are not meeting them in person, you are actually voice messages or phone calls. But it's like for you, it's a burden. It feels heavy because it gives you more doubts than anything else. And it's like as if you feel stuck with this anchor in this situation at the moment. It's like as if nothing is changing. Okay? And what do we see in the future? In the future, we see the lilies. One thing that I have to say, this card came out before as well. And in case there is some of you that knows how to read the Lenormand, I read them with the French method, so I will be reading them. I will be reading the lily with the French meaning, not the German one. Okay? So the lily here represents purity, represents truthfulness, but also represents coldness. Okay? So I sense that going forward, what I'm going to feel, what I'm feeling here is that you are going to decide within yourself that unless there is clarity, because this is also a card of clarity, truthfulness, you are going to really go on standoffish, cold. Where you will then decide if to go and have again to keep a relationship with this person only if it's going to be a love relationship. So what I was saying before about the other person saying, okay, now we take a little break, but let's stay friends and see how it goes. I don't think so. I think that in the future you are going not to entertain anymore this. It's giving you too much trouble. It's giving you too much pain with this cross. No, I don't think so. No, no, no. So let's read them now. We get more information now when I read them horizontally. So you again here feeling burdened, so that is stays the same. And with the lily, still being polite, that is another meaning. Being very polite, not letting this person understand, okay? Also in the past, this made you feel, you know, when the breakup happened, what happened here is that you felt the burden of the breaking up of the relationship was quite heavy, and you still kept a very polite approach. Now, in the present, what happened is that after the breakup, there was the talking of the two of you never stopped. Okay, it kept going. Or there was a moment maybe where you didn't speak for a while, but not because you decided both of you were not going to speak anymore. It was like then there was, you know, the communication restarted and it kept going. Now at the moment it's going to a level of friendship, you know. But what we see in the future here, we've got the boat, we've got the anchor, and we've got the love. Now what I'm saying to you is this: I strongly sense that this person, this is somebody coming back, not immediately, or they could come back in the month of June, but only for those of you who have been going through the separation for quite a long time. Because you see, the boat, it's a slow card. Somebody coming back from far, that is far physically and far in time, back in time. So if it's a good while that you are after breaking up, 3 months or more, okay, if it's more than 3 months or more coming up to this June, then this person, I see them coming back in June. If it's shorter the time span that you are after breaking up, I sense that they will come back anyway, but this is just the start. But when they come back, it's for it to stay. So, you know, we've got the boat and the anchor. The boat comes back and then it throws the anchor and doesn't move anymore. And for what? For love. But here I strongly sense what I said, that you are not going to accept anymore the friendship. And the conclusion is that if you decide, yes, there is a strong possibility here, after all of these clouds and all of this uncertainty and all of this, let's stay friends and let's see how it goes and all of that, there is a strong possibility of your person coming back to stay. Okay? So pile number 2, I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to click on the notification bell. Please don't forget to put a comment. If you would like a private reading with me, the link to my website is there. I do loads of different readings. You can go and check. Also, at the end of this video, they should be appearing quite soon now. There is going to be different playlists coming up with lots of different readings, and I hope you enjoy them. So thank you so very much for being here with me, and I see you soon. Bye bye.